Okay, good. So now let me start from preview the video of the last class we did, because the last time we talked about how to use a component for layout. Talk about how to use a component for layout. You are creating a layout for your web page. How do we create a component for that particular layout? That's what discussed in the last class. So and this time around now, so we also, let me open the video so that I can see summary of what we did in the last class. We were able to create a layout in the last class. We create a layout in the last class for different type of the work of the component. So, and that layer is something like this. This is where our last, somebody asked a question. This is where we stop in the last class layout. We have something like the left side and the right side, the header section, okay? But let me preview the page, the code we did in the last class so that I can see it in a better way. So I already previewed that code, they are already compiled it. So let me copy the URL to see how the last page design look like because we are continuing from here, it's not yet completed. So this is what we did. In our last slide, we talked about how you can create a different section on our web page like this using a Vue.js. We create this particular section here. This header section, it is a component we use for this header section. You get it now? We also have another component called what? The left side section. We also have another component called what? The right side section here now. And also there's another component for what? For footer. So that is exactly what we did in the last class. But one more again, let me see. I think I see something a little bit different from what we did in the last class here now. I'm copying this URL here, okay? So let me put this URL on the Chrome now, and this is a new tab on Chrome, and paste it now because it's good to test your website. Yeah, I can see now. You can see. Because the Chrome is returning the page properly, but why this particular one, Microsoft Edge is not? So something is something we have to look at. You can see that is it now. This page is not properly adjusted the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so I'm going to start from adjusting it because when you are creating your website, your page should look the same on all browsers. If you look at this particular right side there now, the section for it is overlapping the left section on the Microsoft Edge here. But on this particular Chrome, it look perfectly well okay too, which is not supposed to be so. You can see again, which is not supposed to be so. Reducing the size of my screen does not mean that this particular section should not be properly well aligned. So I will return back to to that page here now. So all the component we created now, we have a complex index page component. So the index page component is the component that contains all other component now. We now call the index page inside the app view. That is it. You get it now. So with this one again now, the next thing we are going to rectify that problem is that we go to the index page because it's the index page we create the div for different section. It is each of the section we are now calling the component inside each of the div. So the component we want to adjust is the left side component and the right side component. And returning back to to the div section here now, we set the width for left side component to 70%, while they set the width for right side component to the 30%. And that width is what that is making this making this to look like this. We want it to be to be positioned properly. Okay, the height is okay, but the width, and that's 30%. That's 80%. Okay, so let me say I want to specify the width in pixel now. You get now for this. I'm using around 900 pixel px. Okay, that is for this. Let me make the border to be more thicker than before. Now I say 3 now. As I save this, you will see the width for this now. Can you see? Good. Okay. Now let me now set the width for the right too here now, for the right wall side. So the 900 I can use around something like what, instead of 30%, I can use close to 400 pieces for that too. Okay, that is it. That to the total is going to be what, 1300 pieces for the entire width. So let me see what we get from here too. Oh, did I save it? Okay, did the right side. Okay, yes, but I need to make it thicker too, the border. Let me say it is 5 now. I save this page again, and what happened to this? See, so that is it. So that means this width is still remain the same now, but now I need to now increase where the word, the right side section start from. So instead of starting from this left side that say 860, maybe it should be 8170 now. Okay, the right side from 870, and let me say 890. Okay, and you can see 890 then. Okay, maybe now I say well 1000. Okay, 9 910 910. Can you see now a little bit more far? Do you get it now? A little bit more far again. That's for the 910. Okay, so in this case again, I can still reduce it to 9, maybe 900 now. Okay, so 900. Ah, oh, 90, 900. So okay, that's it. Okay, 900. So I need to increase the width again, but let me reduce the both border to what, to one piece. So one piece here, and here to one piece. The border can see the change later. Okay, now so this thing mean that one, I still have some space on the right side there now to cover up here now. So the right spacing here is 400. What if I say 450? Okay, 450 to see move it to the right. Ah, that's too much a little bit. That's too much. That should be 445. 445 pieces. Okay, I think that's better now. Or for less than 445. What about the, you see, good. So the both size is now what, is now better now. You see now. Oh, why is all this width for these two sections here? Okay, because I use 100%, that's why automatically will expand. Do you get it now? 100%, that's the way may automatically expand. Okay, so and that make it according to the screen size. Do you get it now? So and okay, what about this? That is this from here now. Okay, the screen size cannot be more than this again. So and that is a adjustment for the, each of them have a different component. So the next thing now is in to start adjusting, to start putting some information inside each of this one again. Then the last class, how do we want our header section to be? What information are we putting in the header word section? We can define it here now. So I can now return back to what, to my header page here, and specify the content I want to have in the header word page. So here now I can say I want the navigation and the logo. You get now. I want to use the logo here for the header. So I've read header for the website now. Maybe here now call it what, Muslima 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 Muslima. What kind of product can we say we want to sell here now? Muslima. Musima. Okay, jewelry shop or jewelry store now. Okay, that is the site name here now, and I want the logo to be here, so I have to look for picture of the word jewelries now. So let me come down here to quickly search for jewelry pictures. Okay, I say, well, okay, jewelries, okay, jewelries logo. Okay, jewelries logo here now. What picture can I use for the jewelries? Okay, there are, okay, let me see images for different type of the jewelries here now. Images. Okay, so we can look for some jewelry, beautiful brand name. I think, okay, let's see this. I think this one more better now. Your logo name, your slogan name, luxury jewelries. Okay, we can use this one too. We can do for jewelry logo, jewelries, okay, so okay, now that's nice. So let me do this one as jewelry. So since it is something like a M here, very good. So after that again, I'll download this, save as well as the image here now. So you can now edit it by removing line here. So we edit it, pictures already download. So edit, open with paint. So just to a little bit adjusting. So we just call this particular one section here off. So something like this. I think that's more better now. So we just call this one good. We now say file new. We'll save this. Okay, and we have to reduce this size. Okay, so paste now. Good. So we can now save this one as the main picture you want to use now. JPEG, I call it for logo now. That is it. So I can now copy that picture to go and put it inside this our site we are creating now in view. So return back to okay, back and back here, and this is our site folder, view website, Danjuma cow, public is asset. You cannot put this one here now. That's good. Oh, we already have one logo. Skip. I don't want to paste it. So let me rename the logo from where I'm copying it from now. Let me first put it here. Paste now. I'll call it one. Rename it to, I'll rename it to what? Maybe J logo or logo J, so there can be difference. I can now copy it, cut it again, and move it to the asset now. That's it now. So I can now return back to what? To this header page we are designing, to call the image img tag. So I'll now say what? Img tag and src equal this folder we have this particular image. Since we have, you say slash double dot slash asset. Okay, and the logo now is this. See the logo. Okay, so you can also specify the width and the height to reduce it. I say the width equal, want it to be very small, let's say 50 pixel, and the height for the same logo, height 50 pixel, and the height so go to be 51 pixel too. So that is it. So okay, I didn't close the quotation here. Good. Now so when I save this now, let's see how my page will look like. Can you see now? You can see, but picture is very small now. Do you get it now? That is it. And this is it now. So I can put the navigation here. Remember the navigation we use in the HTML when we use CSS, that's what we are going to use now. So I can look for that code of the navigation right on one of our websites here. So, and that can come to here now. So let's see code for our navigation. Navigation we are going to we want to use the okay list for that navigation. We already seen how to use list for navigation here before. So that's code we are going to use now here. So that is going to be for the navigation. So like in this example here, okay, you can copy this section here now. UL. Okay, let me say okay. I copy the nav section too here now. That's it. So I can now return back to our view here, and inside this div, that's where we specify the nav for the navigation code. So our navigation we want to have now is going to have home, about, product. I call it okay, product, portfolio. I call this one now jewelries. Let's insert. So I call jewelries, jewelry product. Concept of say product, I say jewelries there now. So these are the now for us to be able to apply CSS to transform it properly. So return back to here and now copy the CSS code from here now to here again. That is CSS that transform our list to proper navigation. So return back here, and inside there we use that define those CSS too. So that is it now. Okay. So and save now. Once I see, oh, there are two errors. So what's the error code now? Okay, the name. System is talking about template nav div. Okay, nav. This is not closing. Now let's check the code here now. Where is the nav tag? I didn't start with the nav tag and I'm closing the nav tag. That's what generate the error. I will say nav. Okay, that is it here now. So because there's a closing nav tag here already, that's me returning what the error there. So I can align this one inside and align this section inside. So let me compile again. This compile will not give us any error again now. Oh yeah, see the last compile here, no error. So I can now check it. You can see this is our navigation now. So that's it. I can reduce this title name to make sure navigation did not pass through this particular line. So what I need to do to go to the header section of this H2, okay, and then good. So this is to this image. So and apart from that again, you know that I can still restructure this like this now. The next thing I now need to do now is this picture. I remove the border section here, this line that cover the wall, the header, because everything I put here is in the header section. So I can return back to here and set the border for that header to 0. So inside the div where we have it, this is the border for the header here, that is 1. I set it to 0 because that line is just meant for there to be able to see our header section. Can you see now? The next one will now move to the left side. What information will display on the left side and the right side? So let me first modify the content footer section too. So I can return back to the footer here. This is a component for footer here now. Okay, I can add some information to it, and this is going to be something like maybe a paragraph tag and the paragraph tag. So footer is going to contain the store name just like this, and return back and say, well, the store name, Musima Jewelry Store. Okay, now say, well, copyright, hmm, entity we are using now, copy entity. Okay, say 2025 now. Good, and all right reserved. All right reserved. Okay, that is it now. So, and I want this to appear at the wall at the center now. So I can apply the center attribute here to this paragraph information. Just say p tag and apply the, oh pardon, no, p for paragraph. Okay, that is it. Okay, so I can now say, well, text align to push it to the center. Okay, that's going to be text align center now. So that means the information we put on this particular one, footer here, will now move to the center now. Can you see our footer message there? It's like the footer height, even though it's too much, do you get now? But you can see add more information to it. So something like that navigation will add it to the hub. You can still put few of that information to the footer, but there's no need now. So these are the different components now. The next one on the left side, what are you putting on the left side? So I want us to display some of the products we already have in the previous one section. I want table product to be here. So because of that again, I can now go to the left side component. I will go to those code we already used previously to display our cow now. We create a layout for that one using what, table 2. So I can return back to okay, to here. Okay, no, I return back to my HTML. Is it this? Okay, yeah, I will go and look for the product table we have there. This is the product table. I can't see product table here. What do we call product table here? Index, form, detail, cow. Okay, we call it cows. Okay, that's it now. So I open it. So the table we have here that displays information about the cow, what we are going to use now here. So the table for product list 1 now is this. So we have table. Like how many products we have here? I think we have 5, but we are going to have only 1 row now. So I'm starting from this row, and good. Okay, so let me just make the table to be one like this now. Here now, table for this product, tr for this product now. Only 1 product we have here. Okay, 1 column. Okay, so I copy this. I will compare the remaining one to get it now from here. So I will now go to the left side component here. Do you get it now? Even though inside the left side there, let me return and copy everything from that table before I adjust it. Because this table we want to display, let me preview it first. So better to see how the code look like. So instead of this particular 5 product page here, I want us to see about 4 product page now. I'm going to have 3. Do you get it now? That's what I want to do now. So I'm going to reduce the column on this row to 3. So that's why that one on this particular place, I'm going to copy all the row table on this row here now. There are 5. It end here. Okay, I copy it. I'll now take it to my left side component here. So I will delete all what is there now and replace it with those code. But there's some adjustment that here now. I will close the table. Okay, good. So there's some adjustment I made to my I must make to this table here now. So this table start from here. I have to move it to what? To this end here now, to the beginning here. That's good here now. Oh, okay. And at the same time, I have many more columns here. So I'm going to remove one column first. This is one of the column here, TD here. I'm removing this TD. Okay, two column. This one TD here. So this one TD. Okay, one TD here now. Start from here and to here. Okay. Another TD again to remove. We'll start from here onto here too. Okay, start from here onto here. Okay, let me see properly. Okay, so I remove this. Okay, up to here now. So I have three column now for this product here. Okay, so let me preview this one first and see. You can see now it is because that there's no picture, that's why it show like this. Product 1, product 2, product 3. This should be the jewelries now. You get it now. So good. I can now return back here to start changing some of those one product here now. Then go to the new arrival jewelries. New arrival jewelry from one from UK and Riyadh, and Saudi and Arabia Okay, that is it now. So this time around now, the jewelry product we don't have it. Let me set this table border on. You see this table 0 and this table 2 0. I mean sorry 1 and this table 2 1, so that I can see how the product arranged in this table. That is it. So when I save this page, and you can see now, that is it. And these are the three different column 1, column 2, column 3. You get now. So let me now go and do and download the picture of jewelry we are going to be using now for this particular activity. So we want to see some jewelry picture to use here now. Okay, good. So I don't want jewelry logo again. I want jewelry pictures here now. So jewelry wall images. Let's say jewelry wall images. Okay, that's it now. So we are going to use this one. Which other one again? Okay, like this one. We just need only 3 now. Okay, like this one too. Okay, and last one. Okay, this and this. I see another one here too, and this. Okay, so I can save those picture now. Save as. Okay, that's one. Save this one too, but this one too small. Okay, let's save this one now. Okay, there are different ones too. Need something more sharper. Okay, so I'm saving this one too. Okay, making 2. I'm saving this one too, making 3. So you don't want to use the 3 picture, but we have another one here to make it to a 4 picture now. So that is it. These are the 4 jewelry picture. So let me now rename them properly before. So I'm going to the download folder now, where I save them to, where I download those. I call this one, thank God, as JPEG. The name is what I call J1 Jewel 1. Okay, and okay, okay, good. And this is going to be J2. It's going to be J2, and this will be J3. Okay, so J3, and then one more J4 now. So these are all the jewelries we want to use now. So I can copy those 4 jewelries, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go and drop inside our asset folder, which is here, and click on what? Paste. So I can now reference each of these picture now here now. So this is going to be what? I say double dot slash asset and slash the jewelry name now. You know, where are my jewelries? Are they not here now? Okay, so I'm right here. Asset. Okay, they are not there. Good. So can I say what? Okay, slash. Okay, okay. Just type the name jewel1.jpg now. Okay, so let me see how this 4 jewelry will look like now. Can you see? That is it. So we can now return back again. Maybe what is this size here now? The size here 140. I say 200 by 200 now to make them big. 200 by what? 200. So save again, and let's see that picture. Good. Now so can be 250 by 252, but this is okay. I can apply the same thing to the wall, to the rest again. So since I already get the source here, I will now return back to 1 to specify J2. This will be J1, J2 now, and this will now be 1, B3, J1, J3 now. Okay, so that is it. And here now you can see all the picture for our jewelry. The next thing you can do is giving them a name. Oh, I have to increase their width and height too to make sure they are in the same uniform here now. This 140, the height now make it what? 200, okay, and the height here too for the jewel 1 200. So save it again, and let's see. You can see now that is it. Okay, so and they give them a name now. So back to here, the name for this jewel 2 should call what? If I say golden what? Golden apple. And here is going to be 1. This is going to be name. I call it 1. Okay, I call it what? Queen Amina. Queen Amina. And this one now, we call it what? And we call it Balikis stone. Okay, just find the name and we click on save again. So that is it now. You can see this one is just another company we are creating here. So we can now remove every wall, every border for those tables again. So we are working on the left side component here, and that become what? 0 here now, and here to set it to 0, and the first one to set it to 0. That means all the table now for the border now disappear. That is it. So you can do the same thing for the right, depend on the type of the product you want to display on the right side there now. So these are some of the layout we can create there using this particular Vue.js now. Do you get now? Even though sometimes I can combine all these particular one, both the right side and the left side, I can combine them together to become one. Yeah, it's still possible. Do you get now? So that is it. Okay. So this is how we prepare the component for different type of the work of the pages. Do you get now? So you can now say you want to create a contact page now. You can also design the layout for the contact us page. Though this time around now we already have it. So I'm going to create a component for about us, the contact us again. I'm going to change the element of this navigation first. So where is my header? I turn to the header. So this about us will be the second to the last now. About us here, about us here now. And the portfolio will remove that again now. You get now. The servicing is going to be our one, our partners, our partners. Okay. Why? That is all now. So right here now, I click on save again, and this is what it's just like this. One more thing again now is in when we use a table for this particular one, the arranging of the content here, it is very important that we should use table header for every row. This row of this table here now, so I'm better to use one, the T body for it. T body. Otherwise, we will go to be giving us a warning that the table have what? Oh, T body. I say T body. So and here now I close T body here too. So but this T body here, that's to group the row in a table together. I must closing it at the end here, where this particular table there after this row, and that row is what is there. There will be closing T body here. That is one. There will be closing T body at end of every row too. Okay, this table. That means this table must have T body here, and this table too must start with T body here too. I start from that one approach now. This will be opening T body for this table. Okay, and this will be another table again. Close the T body and also open the T body here now. Okay, that's it. Oh God. And this I don't want this video to be too long.